Hey, this is Firecracker on two wheels, and today I'm going to change the oil on my 2000 Dyna for the very first time. Okay, so we're going to take this 5/8 socket, god damn it. Okay, so to change the oil, we're going to start off by taking this 5/8 socket back here to drain the oil. So the oil plug drain is back here at the back of the motor. So we're going to take this and check and make sure there's no metal or shavings or anything in it.
Probably want a paper towel for that.
Yeah. So you want to check the O-ring on it, and the O-ring on mine is not very good. Came totally off. So we got to get a new O-ring. So next we're going to take out the oil filter. So we got to get our oil filter changed parts. So since this one doesn't have a nut, you're supposed to take it off with this strap. So I couldn't get it that way. So Mike used this to get it started for me. So now I'm going to pour some oil in this and then rub some along the O-ring. So now we're going to put the filter back in and tighten it on. So you're going to snug it up as tight as you can by hand. So now we're going to put the drain plug back in. Okay, so I set the torque wrench to 18 foot-pounds because the recommendation is 16 to 20 for my 2000 Dyna. So I'm going to put oil in it now. My bike says it takes 2.5 to 3/4 of oil. So we're going to put 2.5 in it. And then we'll check it after we get it down off the lift. So the reason that we're going to check it after we get it off the lift is because they check it on the kickstand. Okay, so now we're going to change the primary fluid. So I'm going to take this plug out right here.
So how's the paper towel look when you wipe it off? See any shots of metal?
There was some little ones.
So a little bit of metal on the primary is just clutch wear, and that's okay. If you have a lot, then you need to take it apart and inspect everything.
So now we're going to take the derby cover off, so have it ready to put the fluid in it.
$25,416.
99C. So now that we have drained it, we're going to go ahead and put the plug back in. I put it in not upside down. So I'm going to pour this in here, and I'm going to pour it till it just fills up the bottom and it's not going to run out. So every time you do this, you need to change your gasket. So you're going to change your gasket, and the colored portion of it goes towards the inside, and it should be just the black comes to the outside. Just going to line up your holes. That. And then I've already wiped this off. You wipe the inside, make sure it's good. And of course, mine has some scratches down there from my accident, so we're going to make sure that goes back to the bottom. Line that up. So they say to use a torque wrench, but we don't have a torque wrench that goes inch pound, so we just did them by hand.
What's left on here?
We gotta change the transmission fluid
Why aren't we doing that tonight?
because we can't get to the drain plug or the
Dipstick.
dipstick.
That's all the clearance we have between there, and to give you some perspective, that's just a little over a finger's width. So I'm gonna have to buy a 3/8 Allen and cut it off to get in there and have enough clearance to get that out before we can do the transmission.
So I'm getting ready to take out the transmission dipstick, and I have to use a special ball and Allen wrench because my exhaust is in the way.
See how?
Okay, so now I'm gonna get ready to take the drain plug out so we can drain it. So now that we are finished draining it, we're going to put the plug back in. Okay, so now we are going to put the fluid in. It takes 28 ounces of fluid into there to fill it back up. Okay, so we took the bike off the stand, checked the oil, found it was a little low, added some more, we started, let it run a little bit, we checked it again, and we are now gonna just let it sit, and we'll check it in a couple days to make sure it's still where it needs to be. Hope you liked my video. Hope you enjoyed watching me work. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, Firecracker on 2 Wheels. Be safe and catch you in the next one.